Disney's quirky personality problem. Lately, I've been seeing the conversation of Disney princesses having the same personality, which is a quirky personality. There's even articles written on it. And this personality that all the Disney princesses have is called dorkable. And what I found to be interesting is when Disney first came out with its first Disney princess, Snow White, she didn't have a definitive personality. She was just a nice and sweet girl, which goes for most of the Disney princesses after her, like Cinderella, Aurora, and Belle. But Belle kind of had her own individuality when it comes to her personality, with her being a book lover and brave and having to put her foot down when she had to. It's later down the line we see that they have more definitive personalities for the princesses, including but not limited to Jasmine, Pocahontas, and Mulan. By this time in the Disney princess run, you can see that they are very different from one another, not only in personality but in individual stories that makes them who they are. To elaborate, Mulan had to be tough and determined for her family and took her sick dad's place in the war that shaped who she was as a person. It seems like this quirky personality filter that Disney has put on all these modern Disney princesses started after Disney's last 2D princess movie. Back in 2009, Princess and the Frog, I would say that Tiana is quite different from the previous Disney princesses, with her sensible personality due to the life that she has lived. But the next year, Disney went full 3D with Tango, and the quirky relatable personality was here to stay. Rapunzel as a quirky, awkward character makes sense for her because she hasn't had a lot of interactions with anyone besides her mother. This also goes for Frozen's Anna because she and Rapunzel share a personality to me, and they both haven't really socialized. That's what they have in common, so that's the reason why they act like this. But what about the recent Disney princesses? Why do they act like this? Disney's 100-year anniversary movie, Wish, with Asha. In the trailer, you can see that she's going to be a copy and paste version of what we've been seeing lately, the dorkable personality. Even though she's socialized and she has friends, if we're counting, she has 7, yes, she's still awkward. Then again, she doesn't really look like she's going to be original at all as a character, so Asha seems to be kind of a sample of other Disney princesses, so it kind of makes sense that they took the quirky personality that Disney thinks has been working for them. And it kind of has, though. The question is, why do they continuously use this personality consistently? If you look up the word dorkable, it means charming or appealing, awkward, or unstylish. In my opinion, I think it's just easier to write characters like this using the formula. It always makes the character likable, right? They're charming because they're relatable. It always goes back to being relatable. Every character these days have to be relatable, and being imperfect is relatable. The previous Disney princesses are unnaturally sweet. Though these princesses are kind and sweet, they have a hair out of place. Going back to the definition, it makes them look charming and appealing, and that's the whole point of making a protagonist in those type of stories, is to make them likable. What I'm trying to say is that they found a formula and they're sticking to it. I mean, if it isn't broken, why fix it, right? Well, the problem is that they have exhausted this personality and people know what to expect every time. No surprises. Those characters may be charming, but there's something childish about them. You can't apply this to every princess because not every princess has the same story. The quirky personality can't work in every story. Can you imagine if Tiana had this personality? It wouldn't make sense. Different personalities for different circumstances. That's how it used to be. Now Disney put this personality into every princess story like a one jacket fits all. And it just don't work. So tell me in the comments if you think this is a problem for Disney princesses to have this one personality or not. Like and subscribe and like.